Good afternoon, church. My respects to the bishop and to Reverend Sabrina Pinder, to the reverend gentlemen and ladies who are on the platform, and to you, the community of Fox Hill, and in particular to the Dill family. When I saw Esther Cartwright this morning, I remembered a time when we were a team. And that's when Genevieve started to work at the Sandlands Primary School. And during her time, Sandlands was the best performing primary school in this island. And for reasons no one knows, she was moved in the middle of a successful time as principal. And it's time for us to say that was wrong then, should never have been done. So thank you, Esther, that you're able to be here. And thank you for the kind words that you said about a lady who I used to always try and pronounce in the French word, Genevieve. But she's Genevieve. And it's no surprise that she is as special to all of us as the headmistress just said, and in particular about her work ethic. That's no surprise at all, because there's a woman named Thelma Dill. And long before George Mackey asked me to come to Fox Hill, I knew Thelma Dill. She worked for my godfather, a man named Levi Gibson. And every Friday, we would meet my late friend Al Dillette, my godmother Satella Cox and her husband George, at Levi's office. And a lunch would be prepared, laid out, complete with settings and the food immaculately prepared, and linen napkins and soft drinks, all in a nice basket. It was like the days in the 19th century. And you had a wonderful lunch. And sometimes Levi would be hosting the Anglican priest at his house. And Thelma Dill laid out the table and cooked the meals. So when I came to Fox Hill and understood that she lived in Fox Hill, first it was a surprise. But then all of us know, look at her home, immaculate, well laid out. Look at all of the children here today and the family, immaculate, well dressed, all laid out, high standards. That's the Dill family. And so again, no surprise that what Esther Cartwright said was, as the head janitress at Sandlands Primary School, you could count on her to turn up on time, never be absent, and make sure that the yard, the school, the premises were immaculate. Those are the standards she was trained in, and those are the standards that she displayed in her work time. She has now passed on. And all of us are gathered here in this church with two of the finest stewards of the gospel in this country. And this has been the place where I've been, over the many years that I've been here, for good times and bad, for the weddings, for the funerals, to the dedications. Every time we gather here, led by these two fine people. And that's the history of all of us together. We are all a team. And this team is gathered here today to support the Dill family in their hour of need, in their hour of sorrow. When I was talking to Sonia a couple of days ago, I remembered Cody, I remembered Jason. All of those have gone on before us. And we, who are yet alive, protect their memories, protect the work that they did while they were alive, and keep them alive in our memories. Fox Hill is a wonderful community because of all those people, all of you who are here together this morning. That's why the community is as special as it is. So, I leave you with God's richest blessings upon this family. I thank you, the Dill family. I thank you, particular Thelma Dill. I thank Genevieve for all her work to make Fox Hill what it is. We send her to God with our best wishes and say, may she rest in eternal peace.
We thank God for Mrs. Parker to meet Genevieve personally. And Genevieve was a person who didn't get into the business. Genevieve only spoke when necessary. Few words, sometimes I said, so Genevieve, why did you say? She said, well, that's why I couldn't be loud. Because I didn't want them to know what I had.